House of Hammer Horror in
this
Scottsdale, Illinois.
Bryan going up and seeing the monsters here.
Now the theme here is Hammer movies. Hammer was a British film company, is actually a British film company.
Yeah,
produced a lot of horror movies, sci-fi movies, 50s and 60s, and some into the 70s. Now that display right there is actually Peter Cushing in a movie called Evil of Frankenstein. And that, right there, that Frankenstein is, what, Glenn Strange, right?
No, that's a wrestler or something. I don't.
Oh, that's right. Yes, yes, that's right. It was a wrestler that. And that actually is
a cat.
That actually is a Grand Moff Tarkin mask. So it actually is Peter Cushing's face as Evil of Frankenstein.
Here's Laura.
Dr. Frankenstein in Evil of Frankenstein. Now this is Laura going around to the side of the house where there's another display in the window. It's a rather small display, but it's the only one that we know of that actually is tailored to Hammer horror movies.
And this is Curse of the Werewolf that we'll see here in a minute.
Yes, this is Oliver Reed, 1962, I believe.
There he is in the window with the jail cell, which is a really good.
It's a famous scene from the movie.
It's cool. You have to go around the side of the house and see it. There he is. There you can see a close-up of him.
And that actually is a custom Oliver Reed mask that the owner got from England. And there's the owner right there. That's Monster Mike.
Monster Mike is also a musician.
As Aces and Eights, the wrestler. He comes out and visits everybody. Now one thing about House of Hammer, there are several other displays you don't see here, but there are also various interesting tombstones that Monster Mike created himself.
Mike is a really nice, super nice guy.
Nice guy.
Does a really good job with his displays.
And he's been doing this. He's been doing some sort of Halloween display since
like, what,
1982. This is his 30th year, as a matter of fact. Really great guy. Musician, does a lot of original horror themed compilations and covers of
good stuff.
Particularly John Carpenter music. He does some John Carpenter stuff, which is really great.
There's what's that? The garage or the inside of his house?
This, I believe, is the inside of his house.
Yeah, he had that one. Yeah,
we're on the inside of his house. He invited us in to show us what was on the inside. This is our second visit.
He's got some more stuff in there. Yeah.
He's got the Glenn Strange Frankenstein in there.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
That's right. So, just to finish up with House of Hammer Horror very quickly, Monster Mike, every Friday night during Halloween, he plays live.
You can see a live band. This is the only place. This is the only haunt that we've had as live band at a home haunt.
It's very unique. House of Hammer Horror is also very unique. Now,
would you consider him a yard display or a home haunt?
He is a yard display.
Yeah.
We consider him a yard display.
Yeah, because he's nobody. Yeah.
He doesn't have a walkthrough of anything. But given the fact that he has limited space, his lawn is very small. He does not have a very large lawn. He makes an effective use of the space, and it's unique.
The unique flavor was huge in this one.
There's a Christopher Lee figure hanging on a gallows. There are the brides of Dracula in coffins. There is Peter Cushing. There is Oliver Reed.
He said he even had at one point from Vampire Circus a Black Panther, was it? He didn't have it this year, but he said he had it in the past.
And the thing about it is, it's unique, and it's one of the things we grade very highly on because no one else in all of our horror tours that we've ever seen have we seen anything dedicated to Hammer.